Yeah, I saw a little different handling technique you had there behind the neck. How do you do that, and why do you do that?
Well, there's a couple ways. For the big adult female softshell turtles, I never like to use the word aggressive. They are defensive though. Because they have that softshell turtle, they don't like to be picked up or bothered. So a way for us to do it safely and also safe for the turtle, initially if they're dry, you can reach down and hold by the back of the shell. So
Sure.
This is the first technique, and that's what we've used for quite a few years, and it works good when they're dry. However, if you have a wet turtle, they're very slippery, they're very strong. So another technique that people have used for decades working with softshell turtles is to carefully slide your hand along the carapace or the upper shell, and keeping your forearm low and your fingers low, and you lightly, very carefully tuck your fingers in behind the neck. Okay. And the turtle does have the ability to snap, move around, but as long as your arm isn't up in the air, your fingers aren't up in the air, she can't get you. However, sometimes they'll tuck their head in their shell at the same time your fingers are going in, so you have to be very careful that you tuck your fingers in tight along the edge of that carapace.
Okay.
And from there, you can lift her up. You can support part of the weight by holding the lower shell.
Right.
Or if you really need to give that hand a break, you can lean against you. However, there's a few different ways you can do it. But we'll see. Do you want to give it a try?
I want to give it a try. It sounds simple. I'm sure it's not as simple as,
it's not,
as it looks.
And what I tell everybody is if you need to back off, back off. You just let go right away, and I'll have the back of her shell the whole time. So
okay.
There's no worries there. So again, just like you do when you first grab onto him this way, your release is also careful and coordinated, and you keep your hands and your fingers low back off the back of the shell. So
okay,
we'll see how this goes.
Right, I love your sound of confidence. We'll see how this goes.
All right, so I'll just have a little extra grip on her just in case she slips.
So now I can start moving my hands up this way, right?
Yep, and keeping your forearm flat, your fingers flat. And when you get to the edge of that shell, you want to really tightly curl them under. No big gaps or you'll put your fingers right into her mouth.
Perfect. Well, that's sounding really good. Now she's keeping an eye on me, it feels like.
She is. She's aware of everything around her, and she's extremely fast and agile.
So I should wait till her neck's down a little bit to go?
You can do it either way. Yeah, and she'll react differently every time. Yeah, and she'll snap, don't worry. Just keep your fingers low.
Is that low enough?
Yep. I would just keep them tight. Don't spread your fingers, keep them together, and you can feel that she can't quite get at you.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she's got a lot of strength, so I'm gonna let go now.
Okay.
And you've done it.
Nice.
So for the release, you wanna just do the complete opposite of what you just did, and keep your hand low and flat, and right back
and
out.
Quick.
And quick, exactly. But for those that are just getting used to it, if you wanna show the grip on the back of the shell,
oh yes.
And we'll do it that way.
One. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And as we say with all the turtles and animals that we do work with, don't handle them unless you are permitted to, and unless the animal is under part of a research project, or if it's in danger of being hit by a car or on the road.
Absolutely.
We don't want to harass wildlife.
No, for sure. But those are very handy tips.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we had to learn them, and I bet you someone at some point learned it the hard way.
Yeah, exactly.